In our Law and Justice lead, an update in the case of accused murderer Luigi Mangione. Today, Manhattan prosecutors
.com and see how much you can save.
Twitter breaking the bird, Sunday at 10 on CNN.
In our Law and Justice lead, an update in the case of accused murderer Luigi Mangione. Today, Manhattan prosecutors accuse Mangione's attorneys of using fashion to encourage publicity around his already very high-profile case, including a pair of Argyle socks that were delivered to him and reportedly contained notes with a secret message. Now, according to the court filing, one said, quote, "Know there are thousands of people wishing you luck." Joining now is criminal defense attorney and CNN legal analyst Joey Jackson. Joey, we're showing pictures of Luigi Mangione's feet. You'll notice he's not wearing socks. In that court filing, prosecutors write, in spite of the two notes, you see the feet right there, in spite of the two notes found in the socks, quote, "The defendant was permitted to wear the Argyle socks, which he first changed into and later changed out of because he felt that they did not look good." Look, this is a serious case, aside from what Mangione is or is not wearing. Do you agree with prosecutors that there's a level of special treatment here?
So here's what the issue is, Phil, and this is why we're talking about this. Now, there may be a level of special treatment. This is a special case. But I think that we're talking about the dress code, and prosecutors are getting a little crazy about it because this is what we call a jury nullification case. What does that mean in English, right? We've all seen the video, and that video, if it's him, appears, right, to be him killing someone, that being the CEO, and really, right, you could call it the dark of day, the day of night, whatever, 6:45 a.m., December 4th. The evidence, Phil, seems to be compelling, right? The DNA evidence, they got the backpack, they have so many things. So I think what the defense is trying to do is even the playing field by getting and playing to the public with respect to what he wears, with regard to issues saying, hey, the public was wearing green, our client has to wear green, because at the end of the day, jury nullification means in English, you did it, but the jury buys your message, and as a result of that, they're going to give you a pass. So that's why this is a big issue, and prosecutors are going to be really clued in on what he's wearing. Is it consistent with what the public's doing? Is it consistent with his supporters? Is there any special messaging going on? And how's this influencing public opinion? Because, Phil, at the end of the day, who's on the jury? Members of the public. So that's why it's important.
What's striking about this is his defense team has made similar arguments related to kind of how prosecutors have handled kind of his perp walk. I don't think it's the proper term here, but that seemed what it was when he was taken out of the helicopter. Mayor Eric Adams was there as well. How is it possible to get a fair trial given all of these dynamics playing out right now?
So a couple of things, Phil. The first thing is I think the defense was very concerned as we look at, you rightfully call the perp walk, right? That's one of the really most defined perp walks in history. You've got the mayor there. You've got people all around. I mean, it's like he's a dignitary from a foreign land. The reality is that the defense was upset about this because it skews it against it. Why all these people of import coming to get him? This is a security people's job, law enforcement. What is the mayor doing there? And so it puts undue influence on his case and may impair it in a negative way. So that's why really they're upset about it. But at the end of the day, it's going to come down to the evidence, the facts in the courtroom. But surely we'll be talking about what he wears, what he's doing, because the defense is really trying to pair him with the public. The public is a jury. If the jury believes in him and buys the message, they could excuse the conduct, and that would be not guilty. That's what's important.
Nobody better in this business. Joe Jackson, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Phil. Good to see you.
Well, why Prince Harry is stepping down from an organization he founded nearly 20 years ago to honor his mother's legacy. Stay with us.